say, bitch, what did I say? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the imprisoned and the home of the slave, or the land of the imprisoned and the home of the slave. I want you to get your ass out there and you better vote. Oh, say, bitch, does that Star-Spangled Banner fly? Barely, bitch, barely. It's legally fucking blind. Get it out of here. Take your ass out there and motherfucking vote. You know what the fuck I'm saying? Now, you may, this is gonna be very short because I have been on YouTube ass, but I'm giving you girls a cute black number. You see what the fuck I'm saying? I'm dressed in all black. I'm dressed in black today because, you know, I'm dressing up to go to the only funeral I want to attend. The only funeral that I'm literally dying, no pun intended, to attend. And the funeral that I want to attend is stupidity's funeral. Stupidity, the stupidity of this fucking country. That's the funeral I want to go to. When stupidity in this fucking country dies, I'm gonna be dressed just like this. I'm gonna have on a fucking church mother hat that's gonna be black. It's gonna be, you know, slightly slanted, so you hoes know I got some style. So you hoes know I got a sense of goddamn fashion. I'm going to put on my all black. I'm going to stupidity's fucking funeral, and I'm gonna start dancing. I'm gonna start dancing on stupidity's casket. Sure will. Get your ass out there and vote. There are a lot of people who say, well, sis, voting will not save us. And that's very accurate. As we can see in this fucking past, in the fucking history of this fucking country, we understand that only voting is not going to save us, but it can definitely help, girl. It can alleviate some pain. Like, think of voting as maybe like a Tylenol. Pop that shit and keep it moving, girl. Like, yeah, girl, fill out your bubble. Just fill out the bubbles and keep it fucking moving. Keep it moving. Just continue to work. Continue. Girl, it's cool that we educate ourselves. Yes, that's what we need. We need education. We need to raise awareness. We need to have these conversations. We need to change policy. And we need to just fill out the bubbles. Fill out the Scantron and keep it fucking moving. It's not that difficult. Fill that shit out, girl. I got my absentee ballot so quick. I sent that shit out so quick. Girl, bye. Okay, so Chai says, I'm not voting. From the 2016 election, I was shown that my vote did not matter due to the corrupt electoral college. I'm not voting. People screaming, go vote with zero explanation isn't persuasive. So with the electoral, yeah, the electoral college is fucked up and corrupt. I mean, that is the tea. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like that isn't the case. But I mean, especially with Russia doing all this manipulation and shit, the idea is to go out and vote in enough numbers so that, you know, voter manipulation will be blatantly obvious. I mean, I don't know what the criteria would be for blatantly obvious, because to me, the past was blatantly obvious, and the hoes had to do all types of fucking Inspector Gadget type shit to understand the shit. But the idea is to vote in such huge numbers that manipulation of the votes will be blatantly obvious, or it wouldn't matter, right? So, as I said, of course, voting is not going to be something that will cause y'all white Jesus to descend from the sky and lift us into the heavens. Voting is not some, you know, Trump card. No pun intended, goddammit. Voting is not no get out of jail free card. It's not no, you know what I mean? You cannot pass go and collect $200 when your ass votes. we understand that, but I'm saying that it can help in certain situations. Just like, for example, in the state that I was in, Florida, me personally, I want to let my voice be heard because I wanted Andrew's ass to win. Ron's ass, his opponent, is extremely fucking dangerous. With the way, I mean, just the way that he spoke and the shit that he said, and more important, the shit he didn't say, on that debate stage, and the policies that he stands for, is dangerous. So yes, the Electoral College, it fucked up. I'm saying that, I'm glad we now understand that the presidential elections are not the only elections that we can vote in. I'm just saying that, white supremacy will still be up. It's still there, girl. But I'm like, voting may cause people who represent some of your views to get into the office and to help, whether it's local, state, or federal level, and you can get your message pushed forward. I'm just saying, like, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? If we all vote, some shit might change. We might get a motherfucker in these positions of power that we like a little bit, or you just sit your ass home and what's the worst that can? Take your ass out there and go vote. Bury that stupidity. But that's what like. Democracy hangs in the balance. Holes is setting up shit like it's a chessboard. Bitches got holes in the fucking Supreme Court, and I don't understand how that shit works. And your ass is if your ass goes to the Supreme Court, you didn't pick justices to be in that hole. So it's just, and a Brett ass don't think that presidents should be bothered with investigations and indictments and shit. It's not cute. It's not cute out here. Ron is a Trump puppet. Exactly. And I'm saying the more that we all take our ass out there and vote, the less likely. Can you at least agree with that? That the less likely that we'll have Trump puppets in at least these state levels and on these local levels? Can you at least agree with that? We'll be less likely to have these Trump puppets sitting up here trying to drag the shit out of us. You lose nothing from voting. Yes, you lose nothing for voting. But I don't know. I just don't want people to think that I think that we don't have to do shit else but vote. Like, I understand we're gonna have to be loud and be vocal, and we can't just fill out bubbles and think that shit is just like going to change the mindsets of people. Honestly, a lot of times government and these fucking loud ass parties are just, not a lot of times, all the time, they're a reflection of how the general public, or at least a huge segment of the general public, thinks. And so the more we can do to eradicate the mindset, the rhetoric, the more we name and shame these hoes, the less likely they will be using those same shits or those same type of people to govern us. It is a complicated ass issue. If you don't vote, then you don't get to say a single thing about how things turn out because you did nothing to change it. Woo! Woo, yeah! Jesus. Okay, I want to see how many of you guys. Okay, yeah, everybody vote. I see a lot of people voted. Okay. But that's my thing though. Like, if we fill out the bubbles and they did some fucked up shit, okay, girl, that we can handle that shit. But to sit our asses down, now answer me this, and then I'll take my ass off of here. Answer me this shit right now. Listen. If voting didn't matter, why the fuck would Republicans be so adamant about, stifling the fucking black vote? Why would they be gerrymandering the shit? You should see some of these these districts. These hoes be gerrymandering the shit out of this. It wouldn't, if voting did not matter, as much as a lot of people say that it doesn't, they would not be out here trying to suppress the vote. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of vote that holds. I mean, people had to be sued. Bitches were talking about, well, girl, you're sick. There's a little piece of your signature that don't match your shit. So we're throwing all this shit out, especially if your ass a nigga. If voting didn't matter as much as people say that it don't, These Republicans would not give a fuck about, they would not be paying millions of dollars. They would not be conniving and scheming to try and hide these, to try and fuck up these votes. They would, if votes did not matter as much as y'all say they don't. Russia ass would not be up here. Mother Russia's ass would not be up here trying to beat Uncle Sam's ass into submission. Voting does matter to an extent. You know, obviously. I mean, you see how they do the sovereignty of Native American nations? Come on, Bobby. Be down, whatever you say, be down. Yeah, you see how they do that shit? They understand what the T is. They know what the T is. You just got it. You just got to know for yourself. You just got to know for yourself. These hoes out here, I demand a recount. Girl, like, voting obviously is very serious and it matters to them. Because they would let our nigga ass do whatever the fuck we want to. They would, if voting didn't matter, go ahead, girls. Go ahead and vote. There are some countries, I mean, including ours to an extent. But I mean, some countries have it even more severe where they hold they hold like voting days. They have election days, but the girls already know what the T is. The dictator's gonna stay in power and you bitches are gonna sit your ass down. The dictator been in power for 20 goddamn years. He's like, okay, yeah, girls, vote. Girl, I mean, yeah, we can talk about that shit, but in this country, we can obviously see that voting is very heavy, because if it wasn't, these crazy, racist, bigoted bitches would not be out here trying to twirl y'all ass around and, you know, manipulate the vote. Period. So yeah, that's all I have to say. But I'm gonna sit my ass down and continue writing this goddamn book. I was writing that shit all day yesterday. I'm halfway done. These girls are getting roasted and burned with fire magic. You better believe it. Period. You said no, Tim. I hate you so much. All right. So I guess we'll see in, I don't know when, but we'll see the results of this election. It's going to be so fucked up. As I said, if voting did not matter, Republicans would not be scared to lose the House. Are they threatened? Is it threatened to lose the House and Senate? I can't remember, but if they, I think it's the House is more fucked up for them. I think that might be easy. If I remember correctly, I think that might be easier for us to take control of. So yeah, if it didn't matter, they would not be scared of losing the House and Senate and all this shit. So please go out and vote. When election results come, I guess we can go ahead and talk about that shit. This is a very critical time. And we just need, we just need to get out there. We just need to get out there. Vote! All right, y'all. Bye! I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon.